Hey everybody, it's Ad the Red, and let's play a game, shall we? I'm here with Lucy Got Problems. The visual novel. I really don't know much else about it. Although the opening did have, well, on startup it did have a seizure warning, so going ahead, just letting you know right here now that apparently that's a thing. Bright flashy lights and shit like that might set you off, so do be careful. As far as I know, I don't have to worry about that kind of shit. That's never been a problem, so that's just for the benefit of anyone who's watching this and hasn't played the game themselves and doesn't know that's a thing. So anyway, let's just start. Choose your what? Time choices. Oh god. Curious croissant. Point and click, skippable, no dead ends. Daring donut, dead ends are on, no point and click. Champion cheesecake. Bravely face every hardship there is. Dead ends are on, no point and click. One of these two, because I mean, having dead ends would at least mean there's kind of a risk, but at the same time, I really don't want to do point and click. Not a fan. Not really. I'll just go with Daring Donut for now, we'll see. Oh, darkest priestess Tiamat, I beg you to let me explain myself. Oh, hello. The music so far has been pretty cool, at least in the main menu, so this is neat. The priestess raises her lean white hand in an expressive gesture. Even before her impassive voice rings, I realize I should shut up right now and prostrate on the ground. Good for you, shut the fuck up. That's what I immediately do. Silence. Yeah, shut the fuck up, exactly. Despite her frail look, the High Priestess doesn't need to raise her voice to be listened to. You would definitely have to explain everything. And be sure not to miss a single detail. Your very existence depends on every choice you have made. Okay, just one moment to take all this in. This is really big, heavy, weighty information. Yep, processing. Okay. I rarely raise my face from the carpet, trying really hard not to sneeze. It's dusty as heaven. The priestess still has her eyes on me, so I quickly nod in silence. I was not allowed to speak yet, so I should not tempt fate. Of course, I've messed up big time, but it would be nice to get out of this pinch. If I survived long enough for interrogation, I have good chance to survive this one too. Right? Nevertheless, you will speak only when I allow you to, and only about what I deem interesting. Good job, Lucy. Years of serving in the Legion of Darkness were not in vain. Open your mouth too early and skedaddle skedoodle, you're a nameless pile of ash on the carpet. Wait a minute. Is this the reason why it's so dusty? Don't even want to think about it. What the fuck? I catch Priestess's cold gaze on me again and hurry to sprawl back on the carpet, but suddenly I'm dazzled by a bright flash. The air becomes thick and hot. Magic? Oh, what the hell? What's the light show? The inverted auroras. When I can see again, there are magical glyphs dancing through the air, if you want to call it that. Then I notice a large sign showing up in the carpet right under me. Okay, that's what that is, I guess. Astral squids, this is the seal of truth. Do you understand what that means? Now I can't tell your grim highness anything but the truth? Much more interesting. On pain of tentacle hentai? I will now see the truth no matter what it might be. You can say anything you fancy. I doubt the astral squids can taste the difference between a deserter and a lying deserter. When the priestess moves her hand to the side, concubines holding plates shudder in fear. Even through the humming noise of the spell, I hear how their rich golden jewelry dingles in the silence of the tent. Surprisingly, in this interrogation tent, you can hear neither the clanking armor of the marching troops, nor the barking Cerberus, nor the thundering order to the centurions. Might be another spell? I'm not very good at spells, and I can only feel magic. I can feel magic only when it burns my rear. Okay then. And the steel end of me really burns. I'm scuttling around in place, but I can't quite find a good posture. Tiamat raises her hand once again, and the concubines approach the throne, folding it in a deep bow. They guess their lady's wish and immediately start peeling skins and seeds from one bunch. Yet Tiamat picks another one and waves the servants away. The plate stays floating in the air beside her. I like the feeling of power emanating from Tiamat. I find it arousing. Or could it be because of Tiamat's palatable curves, barely covered by her priestly garment? Oops. So I'm daydreaming again. Even for this much, it can send me cleaning out Cerberus kennels. I wonder if the priestess has noticed anything. As usual, you can't say for sure just looking at her face. Tiamat sends a couple of grapes into her mouth and keeps measuring me with her impenetrable gaze. Name yourself, servant of the great darkness. Lucia, Tora, Libertina, Donna, Ida, Margarita, Anhorn Fur, Succubus, Demon, Scout 2nd Battalion, 665th Platoon, the Legion of Darkness, your gloominess. Here, I did it. Phew. Now I have a moment to breathe. Yeah. Oh, darkest one, can I please make a small addendum? Priestess's face keeps its previous expression, but I notice a barely visible movement of her shoulders. Hope it counts as permission. Maybe I should try to appease her? Find the right approach to Tiamat? I'm gonna go with this and see what happens. Yeah. I don't know if that's good or not. I'm still hugging the carpet, but my sight slides toward the priestess's throne, stomps at her neat white feet with small pink fingernails. I mean, toenails? Her neat feet with... yeah, it should be toenails, whatever. Then strays a bit upwards. But just a bit. I must not ask for too much, at least not immediately. Would you kindly... I stand up on my knees, arch my back, and slowly approach Tiamat's throne. The priestess still looks unfazed, but I notice how she follows the smooth movement of my thighs. And though I'm forced to all fours, I'm still graceful like a large cat. Allow me to assure you of my utmost loyalty. Oh, hello. I stop right in front of the throne and look at Tiamat from below. It's pretty strange to look at the High Priestess through a gap between her lovely breasts, but I enjoy the view. My hand brushes her foot as if by accident, but Tiamat unerringly recognizes the gesture and moves her foot closer to me. Looks like I managed to interest her. I afford myself a humble smile, and Tiamat allows me to untie lacing on her sandals. As soon as the obstacle's out of the way, my hands slide over the mistress's delicate skin much more confidently. And readiness to serve you... God, this is gonna... turn some foot worship thing? Please, no. I carefully touch her foot with my lips, looking directly at the priestess. Can't say for sure, but I think I've noticed a shadow of a smile on her face. Her foot moves a bit closer. Just a tiny bit, but I know. She wants me to go on with this. By any means possible. I cover her pink little toe with my lips and suck on it. And if the High Priestess wills it, I am ready to be punished. Rest assured, I'm a very devoted servant. Tiamat's foot slips out of my hands and moves to my chin. It slightly raises my head, and now I clearly see a smile on her lips. Sure, why not? We shall verify it. And now, tell us about the course of your mission. Begin at the point after you were transported to the Forest of Shadows. Of course, the Forest of Shadow. So I was walking through the forest thinking of the greatness of the Legion of Darkness. Yeah, okay. Telling myself, yes, how great the Legion of Darkness is. I wonder what they're like. What is she actually thinking about? Glossy black like a mysterious shroud of the night. White lace to frame the delicate radiance of her skin. Oh, maybe red, the color of passion, blood, chili sauce, and the wild rivers of the Netherrealm. Lots of whirlpools, rapids, and waterfalls, but with red-hot magma instead of water. Kind of like the temper of High Priestess Tiamat. At first glance, she seems cold and aloof. But that can't fool me. Weird. I'm an expert in feelings. I even have a diploma. Probably. Not really sure. When was the last time I've seen it? Whatever. My succubus instincts tell me that calm waters often hide the wildest undercurrents. Shut up! Often hide the wildest undercurrents. So red it is. You're blushing. Thinking is hard. Panties, I knew it! I fucking knew it! Panties come in so many colors and styles. But I must find out what kind of panties does the High Priestess wear. I have a professional interest. Being a professional is tiring, but it can be gratifying too. And well, at least I can strike out some options other way. I mean, striped panties are cute, but it's hard to imagine them showing up on a Tiamat's priestly garments. This pattern might as well say, "Hi there, I'm a girl next door. Care for ice cream tonight?" Pfft. There's no ice cream in the Netherrealm, but I've traveled other worlds long enough to know what it is. Sundae with soft caramel and pecan nuts is my favorite. Delicious. I've tried to smuggle some ice cream to the lower levels of the Netherrealm, but infernal flames make it boil and evaporate. Sometimes a box catches fire first. I good thing it doesn't happen to panties. Wait. Maybe it's actually bad? The world of panties is full of mysteries and contradictions. For example, why do some panties have strings on their backside? It's impossible to explain. One can only feel it. Oh, and also, that's right. Frilled panties. There's that little lip lick again. I almost forgot about them. So yeah, frilled and pink. Are there jiggle physics? I swear to God, I think I just saw movement. So yeah, frilled and pink. Mighty Tiamat in innocent pink lingerie is a contradiction. And if she's wearing this kind of lingerie is a mystery. It all comes together. I'm one step away from a brilliant discovery. That was abrupt. Oh wait. I must not forget I'm on a mission here. If I keep on daydreaming, I'll find out what Tiamat's wrath looks like and not her panties. Thinking. But to be honest, do I even have a chance to see them? Tiamat is still a priestess of a very high rank. Like a real noble demon. No way a common succubus like me can get her attention. Besides, Tiamat has her own harem, where everyone dreams to become her favorite and is literally ready to kill for it. That's a damn long and dangerous waiting line. Seems like dreams is all I got. So why can't I have some fun? What harm could mere fantasies do? No, Jesus. Okay, see, I'm not sure. Professionalism, or this is probably gonna be funny. Out of curiosity, am I allowed to see? Oh, I am. Neat. Okay, good to know. Just in case it fucks up a dead end here or something, I can come back and not screw up. Oh, sure. Okay. Bless it all. Dreams are my only chance to see Tiamat's panties and get away with it. Who can blame me? The circumstances are so dire. I'm just a succubus after all. Temperance of any kind is against medical advice for me. Okay. I imagined the priestess Tiamat in a cute set of dolly pink lingerie right away. The vision was unusually clear, as if Tiamat herself was right in front of me, but this time without her usual armor. I don't mean all the metal bits. Usual expression of cold arrogance disappeared from Tiamat's face, as if she was slightly embarrassed that I was peeping at her while she was dressed up like that. Oh my god. Is that a tail? I'd imagine it is. It seemed like her lingerie was entirely made of bows, frills, and lace, light and airy like marshmallow. I wonder if High Priestess would let me eat her panties. Oh, I'd gladly The blow was so strong I saw merry, colorful stars dancing before my eyes. Yet it's not that easy to take an experienced servant in darkness by surprise. Whoa! It only took me a moment of only took me a split second to shrug off the momentary shock. I sprang sideways across the clearing in a single wild leap. Grueling daily training hasn't gone in vain for my muscles. I bounced off a thick tree trunk and assumed a combat stance as soon as my feet touched the ground. My eyes gleamed like two large rubies. Only one is visible, you dipshit. Well, one actually. Thank you. The other one was covered by my silent nocturnal exploration kit. Snack for No, that is not a good abbreviation. Silent nocturnal exploration kit. Okay. And it kind of added minutes to my image. Oh. Alright. With a snack over one eye, I look like a pirate. Who would dare to mess with a scary ninja pirate demon? There are jiggle physics. Who the heaven do you think I am? I looked around sharply, ready to handle any threat this forest could throw at me. Heart. Heart. Right. There we go. I just like that expression. And nothing happened. I froze in place and listened. The forest turned out surprisingly quiet, except for the birds chirping high above my head. Maybe my attackers hiding in the shadows? There's a whole bunch of them here. That's why this place is called the Forest of Shadows. There's a shadow here, a shadow there, and some back over there, and even a few in here. I stared at the nearest bush with suspicion. You stare at bush often? Damn it, why did I say that? Fuck. That was such a low-hanging fruit joke. Motherfucker. It seemingly was not trying to kill me, yet. And didn't even move. This may be a tactical deception. Just in case, I grabbed the largest stick I could find and heartily smashed the most suspicious bush with it. Really? 3 times to be sure. The bush didn't fight back, and instead a branch above me shuddered and a fat ginger stain tumbled down from it. The stain flipped midair, quickly jumped to another branch, and dove into the crown of a neighboring tree. A squirrel. A squirrel couldn't hit me so hard, right? What the heaven? I managed to calm down a bit and decided to search for evidence where I was attacked. Criminals always leave evidence, don't they? At least, I always do. Because you're incompetent. Can't even count all the times when I got scolded because of the slightest mistake. It's hard to prove you know nothing about a missing cake when a piece of your tail fur is stuck to an empty plate. But all I found was a chain of my own tracks that led to a huge tree and stopped right in front of it. I think you just walked into a tree. Looks like this is the place where everything happened. Let's see. I circled around the tree. Just in case, I looked under the roots, scaring a clan of woodlice. Down below, there was nothing of interest, but a bit higher on the trunk, I noticed a hollow. Well, a search is a search. I boldly stuck my hand into the hole. Ouch! Oh, great, it's a cocaine monster. My hand dashed out of the hole together with a squirrel biting my finger. I barely managed to throw this monster into the shrubbery. Send him flying 1 of 3. Okay. Oh wow. I wonder if squirrels can be considered thrown weapons. Maybe one of them tried to offer me for real. Either that, or I've gotten carried away and bumped into a tree. But that would have been too dumb. Or not. Really? Why the boing? I rubbed my aching forehead. Something tiny and dark immediately sprinkled from it, bouncing off my breast. Oh. What's this? I squinted, focusing my eyes on pieces of bark. Oh, shoot! Looks like I really slammed into a tree. Darn elves plant darn trees everywhere in their darn elven forests. No surprise the Legion of Darkness has to deal with this threat. Not these elves have their way and a tree would stick out of every shady alley. Or would you carry out shady deeds in this case? Tree-hugging egotists, that's how they are. I tried to think about something pleasant again, but with no result. The blasted tree punched all the nice thoughts out of my head. At least he didn't break a horn. Maybe it's a curse. I hope it gets dispelled as soon as I'm done with this task. Well, since I'm already stuck in the middle of an elven forest and can't imagine nice things anymore, I might as well get down to business. What do I really know about my mission? So before, the music in this game is nice. I like it. I was thinking so hard the sharp points of my ears started trembling. But I couldn't remember a thing. This can't be right. Is this quest so secret that nobody told me anything? Or was I too impressed with my decanus' summer uniform and missed the whole briefing? It's not my fault. Anyone would get distracted by such eye candy. Besides, I have that thing. What was it? Attention deficiency and hyperactivity disorder. Yeah. Really? But I guess the high priest will get angry if I come back empty-handed anyway. Fucking phone calls. Right. Let's say I got problems. Lucy got problems. Title drop. And on that note, I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you next time.